We live in stories without even realizing it. Since before I can even remember, Batman has been part of my life. The stories, the imagery, the comic books, the TV shows, the birthday cakes, it's been part of my life forever. And superheroes like Batman have become our modern myth. They've become our modern day folklore. I really wanted to explore storytelling working in our lives today to see how it was really impacting us and how heroic storytelling could lift us up to be more than we thought we could be. Batman seemed an obvious choice for this kind of exploration. He's been around in our culture consistently since 1939. So many generations of people have experienced Batman in so many different forms, and it's just become part of cultures all over the world. Batman is an icon. So we set out to understand the power of heroic storytelling and the legacy, the true legend of Batman living in our world. And over the course of the last year, we've filmed 46 interviews in 12 cities and captured 120 hours of raw footage to create this documentary, Legends of the Night. And as we explored this multi-generational myth that is Batman, we found that there was just such a diversity of people and experiences that people have had. From a Hollywood producer who had a lifelong vision of bringing a dark and serious Batman to the screen, to a 5-year-old boy who's fighting leukemia, who Batman becomes a symbol of perseverance and hope and the ability to get through a difficult time. It's been amazing to explore this wide variety of stories that the spirit of Batman has influenced. We all face adversity. We all have painful experiences. And the question is, what will we do when that happens to us? How will we respond? And will we become victims and allow those difficult negative things to control us? Every single person we've interviewed, every story we've captured has consistently shown within the legacy and the storytelling of Batman that we don't have to be victims. If you look at this story of Batman, he had this a horrible experience in childhood, perhaps the worst thing that can happen to you in your whole life, at this very vulnerable time in his life. And then he grows up to become this wealthy, powerful guy who can do whatever he wants, whenever he wants. He's got the perfect excuse and the perfect mechanism to just check out of life. But he doesn't do that. Instead, he moves to the front line, engages very personally, in a very real way, with the problems that created his own pain. And in the process, works to not only try to heal himself and his own soul, but also to make the world a better place, to keep people from experiencing the pain and the suffering that he has gone through. There's something in that story that is so powerful, that's so inspirational, that touches us on a level where we want to adopt this character as a symbol. We want to make it part of us because we have this belief in ourselves that no matter what we encounter, no matter what we go through, that we can overcome, that we can go through that process, that we can choose our own identity, not to be victims, but to be overcomers and to create something wonderful, a wonderful path to success in our life. People have been inspired by this heroic story of Batman to create something amazing in their life. And the hope is that everyone that sees this film will know that loving Batman and loving heroic stories like Batman, it's beyond just entertainment. It actually can create in us, through this power of storytelling, the ability to be stronger, to become Batman, and to grow into something better than what we are today. Heroic stories have the power to change us, have the power to lift us up, to make us stronger, and we need more great stories.